Do you like it when my body's all up on your body, baby? I'ma put my hands up on your knees to brush your body, baby. You gon' wanna taste it, touch it, like it, stick it, hit it, flip it. I'ma make you want it, gonna get it, never gonna quit it.
Hello family, welcome back. We are here with a makeup tutorial, darling. We are going to show you how to do a mug. Now here you go. In light of my new series on Wow Presents Plus, called Manic Mondays with Monique, I'm going to show you how to do your makeup when you're in a rush and you're like, oh my gosh, I have to get done and I don't have a lot of time. Let's go. We're going to try to do this as accurate to time as possible. I'm thinking 30 minutes, but here you go. Now you might be a little longer. I don't have brows. You let me know. Okay, now here we go. I've already kind of blocked them out. Now y'all know this one is color pigmentation. So what I do is I like to draw the little tail in. Now this one is a brown liner. It does have a little shimmer to it. But... Okay, so I don't fill my brows in all the way because I like to do the hair stroke, feather technique, whatever it's called when you make them look individual, that part. Okay, lovely. So what we're gonna do is we are gonna go in Laura Mercier and we're just gonna use this applicator to kind of clean up under the brow. Get that line, okay? You know, a good tip is to draw just a straight line across like that, just to make sure that they're kind of symmetrical and even. Then we want to take what? A flat brush and just kind of crispy that line. That's it, okay? I'm gonna try to cheat to camera. Remember, eyebrows are sisters, not twins. Okay, now I generally just concentrate right up on the brow bone. The reason I do that is because it makes things a lot easier and neater when you are in a rush, okay? So put your concealer, use your little blending brush, pull it down. Lovely, we're good to go. Okay, now we're gonna pick up a brush. We're gonna go in with Juvia's. We're looking for a sponsorship. Y'all know I love you, Juvia's, because it's running, okay? She's going through. Now we're gonna take this lovely little peach color. I like to call this a transition color. Now you wanna swirl your brush. 1, 2, 3, 4, pick up some more. That's how you like to do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, pick up some more. We're not using this palette, but I do need this mirror. Thank you, what's her name? Meatball, lovely. So we're just gonna put right here, and we want to apply, so you kind of pat and swirl, okay? Boom, you see that? Lovely. Now we're gonna take all of that and we're gonna bring it right on up, okay? Lovely. Okay, and try, don't just swoosh it all around, okay? Try to keep that brush right there and right where you put it and control it, okay? Because when you control that line, it makes for an easier cleanup. Now this is giving you, we're almost gonna do a garage door, but not really, okay? Y'all know the garage door, watch season 3, Raja. Not O'Hara. And keep that lid area clean. You're gonna do a little trick, blend it out, buff that out. Now here you go. I've seen some of y'all baby queens do makeup tutorials. And when y'all take y'all brush, y'all just be all up in here real hard like this, like, don't do that. Ooh. You want to hold the brush gently, back and forth, okay? Lovely. I feel like this one has a little bit more, so let's pop her up. Okay, wonderful. Now we're gonna do what? We're gonna deepen that crease real quick. Are we? Yes, we are. Can we do it? Yes, we can. We're gonna go in with this color. I don't know what this color is called. It's called Jametta, something like that. I don't know. We'll read on another show. Okay, we're gonna put this. Now here you go. People go, what's your crease? That's your crease right there, okay? Boom, 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 boom. But we're creating a new crease, so if you have hooded eyes or small eye space, you have to create a new space. So we're gonna put this right here, not here, right here in that crease area, okay? Just a little bit, not a whole lot. Boom, just right there. Now I'm gonna tell you this, 2 things. Morphe is the best. This is why. Because Morphe will dry matte, okay? But this is what I do with the applicator. Now, remember, we just got a crease color, because remember, you just need to show up and drag and get to the gig, okay? So, we're gonna use this applicator, try to do it as best as possible, and kind of cut. Now this one, she's a little old, but that's because we have been in quarantine and can't get out to the damn house to get to what? Miss Ulta, right? Now get the product where you want it, boom, boom, boom. Okay, now once you got your product on your, let me try to get a little closer to the camera, pat and create the cut crease shape. All right, now we got a good shape. Take a small detailing brush in the same colors you used in the crease. Recut if you have any inconsistencies or improper shape. Recut your crease on top. And I'm also gonna tell y'all, beloved, you know, I don't know what makeup tutorials y'all watch, but the people who inspire me are the people from P. Louise, and they use so many different brushes to do so many different things. So I just really want to tell y'all what has really changed my makeup game is the ability to use small brushes so you can really get in there and clean up in detail. Because the reality is that you are an artist, and so much like Bob, what's his name, Saget?
Ross.
Bob Ross. Bob Saget is the dad from Full House, right? Yeah, Bob Ross. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna work from the back to the front, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go in with this lovely joker. We're gonna take some of this kind of brownish, reddish color, kind of brick color, and we're gonna go right here on the outer corner. Pat, 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 pat. And then once we pat it in, then we wanna flick it in, right? Just to kind of diffuse. And then we're gonna go in with Orangelo, Miss Orange next. Flick, 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 flick. Love it. You see how it will, as you flick, it will give you a gradient type of tease. Who says that type of tease? I don't know where we got that word from. All right, I'm going with an Orangelo. Lovely. And then what I'm doing right now with my finger is taking out any of the creases. You know, like I have tons of eye space. Lovely, God bless me. However, my eye wrinkles and it folds. So, and when you put makeup or powder on top, that will set and create a crease. And so when you try to do those sickening photos where you're trying to look down and look at your makeup, you'll have that little crease, and that's so cute. Flick, flick, flick. Flick at the wrist, flick at the wrist, flick at the, flick at the, flick at the wrist. Okay, then we're gonna go back on that back corner, and we're gonna take some of that deep color and bring that depth back. Okay, now here you go. I don't really like to use like a white because that's a whole lot. So what I do like to do is like this little off-white here and mix it with a little this beige color because I want it to be like, I want it to pop, but I don't want too much. You know what I mean? Yeah, there we go. Just, it's real soft and subtle, not too much. And then we're gonna hit it with a little shimmer. Oh, lovely. Yes! Cute. Okay, great. Now, take your shimmer. You know, I love this one from Miss Mac Cosmetics. This is the color. I don't know if y'all can see that. Okay, cute. Anyway, that's what she looks like. Cute. Okay, so we're gonna take some on the brush. Take what's just right here in the cap. Not a whole lot. You just wanna add just the shimmer to it. Just a little. Woo-woo. Just a little woo-woo-woo. Woo-woo-woo-woo. Oh, yes. Yes. Come on and woo-woo-woo for me, bitch. Okay, great. Now what are we gonna do? Put a little, just a hint, a whisper of mascara, liner. Not all of it right now, but just to define the line. And then we are gonna go. Now, usually I like to get right up under the lash line first before because this is why sometimes you forget to put on mascara. And so when you forget to put on mascara, then you put on lashes on top, you get that little gray lash. Love. Okay, great. Now what are we gonna do? This. Foundations. Okay, so foundation we use in Black Radiance. Ulta wasn't open, so I went on Amazon. Black Radiance, okay, so this is the cream stick. We are going, now I don't color correct because I'm black. I really don't understand. I understand why some people do. I just don't, but whatever. Maybe I should try it. Okay, now this is me personally. I just try to use this edge of the stick and just try to get close there. Just because of my discoloration, it makes it really, really hard to color match, and without putting a whole lot of product on my head to really make it go away, I just try to get really, really close. We're gonna use the butt of the Beauty Blender, and we're gonna just buff this out really, really quick. Now, when you're blending close to your eyebrow, take your time. At least if you draw them on like I did, okay? You don't wanna booty bump over it. Okay, now to really blend my forehead, I would need to take my color in a shade darker But because I try not to use all of that product. Okay, lovely. All right, I'm ready to be, yeah, I'm a woman. I'm ready, I'm done. Hit the camera, baby, I'm a woman. Okay, now, for the black people in the room that are watching this step, I noticed that some of y'all baby queens don't highlight up under your nose. You need to. The reason is because if you are highlighting right here, let me show y'all what y'all look like. This is not cute. You don't want to highlight. Okay, also real quick tip, highlight right here. Don't take all of the product, and you don't need to do all of that, okay? You are over doing it. Well, at least for me, you know. Now, I don't over contour my nose. Jesus just gave me a small one, so I just do what it did. Okay, so before, I don't go in with the super pale, bright highlight like I used to. I know that was the gig. It's very patchy is what you do, so you can paint for the back row. But we don't do that no more. I took this lightly across here, but if I go over it real quick, you'll see that it kind of creates a mustache when it's chocolate up under here, like you're light here and then you have a mustache, and that's not what we want to create. And then when you set this is really going to be really, really dark. So to combat that, also if you have any kind of vellus hairs, those are, vellus hairs are the little peach fuzz hairs that you get, okay? It will make it appear dark. So just don't go super bright, just right there, and just a little bit on your chin. And then that's it, here we go. Boom, shaka, laka. Now we're gonna brighten up our highlight zone. Now we are going to, right here, squiggle, squiggle. All right, and now what you wanna do is you wanna blend just right there. And what it's gonna do, it's gonna just brighten you right on it. You see how they just, ooh. And then this is gonna brighten right here at that line. All right. And we are ready to go. Now you're like, you didn't contour. I surely did. Watch. Okay, now here you go. Setting powder, Fenty's, okay. All right, we are going to take some of the setting powder on the sponge. Now I know some makeup artists, they're like, what are you doing? You know, real ones, not Instagram makeup artists. They're like, don't do that. But then I see other people that are also makeup artists that do big celebs and they do the same. So what you wanna do is you wanna take that on your sponge, blot some off in the tray, so that way it's not, and what we wanna do is we just want to lightly put a light coat, just very that's it. Okay? You don't want to just overdo it. Fenty is a great setting powder as well. I'm gonna absolutely say True Tea. Laura Mercier is amazing. Laura Mercier's setting powder, I don't know what the formulation is. It's black magic. Because, girl, like you can do all the death drops, all the high kicks and splits, turns, and lightly touch up your makeup. Like it's still there. Like she's puss. Okay, that's a little too much to kind of control that. Boom. And what I'm doing is I'm just setting all of my little highlight zones first, lightly, and then I'm gonna go over with an actual powder in that shade. That's just what I do. Y'all don't have to do this. Y'all can use coating powder all over your face and look a hot mess. We've all done it. Okay, now remember, with my brow highlight, I just go like that. My forehead highlight, that's it. Just right there. All right, now that we've kind of got everything like lightly set, I'm gonna go in with this. Right, I love this flat stippling brush. I'm going with this matte. Don't ask me what shade it was. I bought it 2 years ago when I was not using my right shade of highlight. Y'all remember when Michelle Visage read me for the background? She was rude, but she was right. It was my own elements of anti-blackness that I was dealing with, right? On the side, take the side of the brush, the brush, side of the brush, you move it right down. And don't roll it down either. Like, you know what I mean? You are an artist. Take your time. Shout out to Miss Valentina. She changed my life. She said, mi amor, during the All Stars promo, she said, you're gonna sit next to me We're gonna take our time, we're gonna do our makeup, change my life. Best thing ever. I mean, I was always pretty. I just never took my time because I was pretty. You know what I mean? And you can be pretty and not take your time and still come out pretty. But when you take your time, okay, lovely. So now that we got that good and set, we just need to put a little definition onto the face. Now you can see we did not contour, but simply using a lighter like concealer shade against your foundation shade, it will naturally give you a not contour look, but it will give you a sculpted look, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go in and sculpt the face. I'm going to use Miss Juvia's again. Okay, we're gonna take this color. It's a lovely, like, my color brown, I don't know. And I'm just gonna hit these the temples. I don't like to create that little, I used to do it a lot where, you know, you see it in a lot of drag queens, they take that, it's like a highlight, their little circle highlight is like a perfect, I try not to do that. I like it to look a little bit more real. Okay, we're gonna take some of that again. Right up on that cheek, now here you go. This is the other thing I do, y'all. This is the other thing I do. We're gonna do this together. I don't bring my blush, bronzer, anything all the way down near here. Some people do, some people, I don't do that. My cheekbones is right here, okay? My apple is right here. When you pull it all the way down, I think it kind of gives you an older look. So I concentrate everything right here on my bone. And I pull it all the way back, bitch, you see. That's what I want, okay? Lovely. Let's do this to the other side. Keep it in the back, keep it in the back, keep it in the back, back again. Who says that, Trixie? Katya? One of them. Okay, now I'm gonna take this Nestle brown and this little brownish red, okay? And we are just gonna back here again, just for a little depth. Now here you go also. You see that there's like a line or whatever? Diffuse that. Taking that same kind of brown, I like to hit it with a little of this peach color so that way it's just a little bit of warmth to it. It looks a little bit more like skin. Boom. Boom. Now some people over contour. I don't have to do all of that. I do. Okay, lovely. Now we're gonna do the under eye. We're gonna take this small detailing brush, take some of that orangula. And you don't want to just swoosh, swoosh, swoosh. Swish, swish, bitch. You want to what? Just pat. Pat. Y'all, I'm really praying that the drip eye does not come and attack me right now because you know that we still have to do the liner. So I'm going to do my brows and I'll show you how I do them with the little feather strokes. You also how I do that, just little feathers and strokes. Now, depending on if my eye cries or not, you know, if your eyes water, like trying to do a real detailed black line will sabotage you. So I suggest turning your head. You see how it kind of really just shakes the eye? Now here's the kick. We're gonna try to do it on the other side. Now here you go. I don't know if y'all can see that, but you see my line is here, but my folds are there. So I'm just gonna fill that. Boom. Y'all see that? Go in there. Now go up. All right, and now I'm just gonna go put on the lip and the lash and I'll be right back. All right, love. Okay, y'all, this is the gear. You wanna throw some glitter on it? Shoot. Oh, yes! Hi. Oh, she's so real. She's so real. All right, family, well, this is the finished look, just a 30-minute look, you know? Anyway, all right, y'all. Don't you love when the girls just throw their hair back and shit be like, I am. talk to y'all later. See y'all soon. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and like in that order, okay? Subscribe, comment, share, then like. Maybe not, but just subscribe. Please make sure that you hit the bell notification button so you can tune in to every time I post a new video. Like, oh my God. Love you, love you, love you. Let me make sure I look good on the closeout. Bye.
Category is you're hot like a match. You look